Everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's video we're going to be talking about the attachment update. I'm going to show you guys what's done and show you guys what still needs to be done. So let's get right into it. First off, first thing that I had to do was something that most people probably won't even notice, but it has to do with storage slots. So if you see here, the refinery has 2 slots. In the normal game, the refinery has 1 slot, and that doesn't really matter. But the way I did this was I changed up the whole framework for the inventory item slots, the rendering for structures like this, which will make it very easy to add more of these kinds of I like to think of them as like production structures, where you take one or more items and you turn them into something else. So if you see with the mining drill, there is no input slot, there's only output. But I think there's a lot of room in the game for machines that turn one thing or another or more multiple things into an output. So that'll be really useful when we add more production structures to the game. Onto the meat and potatoes of the update, we have the frame suit, the frame armor. So now if you see this big red halo, that is temporary. I just did it because I was messing with stuff. So that will be going away. The thing about this armor, its specialty, is that it basically just has a lot of slots for attachments. So it'll be kind of like a DIY armor where you can kind of do whatever you want with it. Then we have the suit workstation. So this is the suit workstation. The first slot takes a suit, the second slot takes an attachment, and if it is a tier 4 or 5 attachment, there will be a magnet required. Now, getting the different tiers, I don't know if that's going to happen this time, like before the update releases. Maybe that'll be something else that comes down the line, but that will be something in the future. Oh, here we have the speed attachment. So the sprite is a little messed up because I kind of just did a background burn to get it in here. It doesn't look very pretty right now, but it will look better. But the speed attachment, right? So we're going to take these, we're going to put them in the second slot, then we're going to take the frame suit off. We're going to put it in here. It's going to process. This is going to take a bit of time, so it won't be something you can just like crafting here where you just click C and then you can craft it with easy items. Okay, it'll be a bit of a time investment. I might make it longer, I'm not sure. And as you can see, the suit icon appears here, and there we go, it's done. So now take this and we put it on, and now we move fast, which is really cool. Now, this is not as fast as it will be. Obviously, this is ridiculously fast. I think around like speed 20 or higher than that. So it will not be that much of a speed boost. Maybe a boost of like 1 or 2. It's just so big, so it's easy to see when I test with it. Okay, and now we have the to-do. What's still to be done? So I want some sort of crafting animation. I don't know if this is the final sprite we're going to run with for the suit workstation. There, we might do arms or something that work on it. Or I was thinking a like blue shield kind of thing that like waves back and forth over it. Then we have, so the main problem I have right now is that if I put this in here or I keep it in my inventory or whatever and I rejoin the game, the attachment will no longer be there. So that's, if I could point to one thing that's preventing this from being updated, it's probably that. And that's just because I don't really understand how the world serializer works yet. And then, oh, right. More attachments, of course. We have a whole list, there's a whole document, and I have full of ideas for that. But how to show the attachments. So as you know, like with spacesuit, you double click and the menu appears. I'll show you here. I double click it and I have all this stuff, right? I was thinking we could do something like that for all the suits, and when you double click, it'll open up a menu, and like it'll have like under here like attachments, and then it'll have inventory slots with the attachments in there. You won't be able to take them out through there, but just to see what attachments a suit has. Or I could use the hover menu and put them here, but I don't like that as much because it'll be hard to hover over them. So let me know what you think about that in the comments, and we can talk about that in the Discord too. Alright, that's all for today. If you have any questions, leave them for me in the comments. If you made it all the way to the end, comment potato OP, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.